What up? What up? Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Wherever you are on this planet, hope you're having an amazing day. Today's conversation is going to be about how to create a trusted and believable personal brand. I had a colleague of mine ask me this question this morning through email, and I thought it was a good idea to shed some light on it. So I actually sent an email out to my list answering this question, and I said that I would do a video as well about it and probably turn this into a podcast as well. But very good question, solid question. So the three things came to mind, and I'm going to break these three things down in a minute when asked this question. There's a lot of personal brands out there, I think, are trying to put the cart before the horse and are going to learn the hard way, the expensive way, if they continue to do what they're doing. So let's pump the brakes and figure out what needs to be done actually to create trust and believability in your services, right? So, and in your personal brand. So the first thing that came to mind, okay, is consistency. Consistency. Nobody wants to do business with these fly-by-night coaches and consultants. Like they're here one day and then next month they're gone with the wind and you can't find them anywhere, right? And that's noticeable because when you go to their Instagram or you go to their YouTube or you go to their Facebook, they haven't posted in months or weeks. What happened, dude? Where are you? You came out guns blazing last month. So when you show up consistently, day in and day out, whether it be online or through an email or however you're communicating with your audience, and you are providing value, meaning you're changing their life with every video, with every piece of content that you put out, you're making their life better somehow, some way. People subconsciously are going to connect and say to themselves, wow, this dude is, or this gal has been around consistently now for weeks, months, years, whatever. And that subconsciously is going to build tremendous amounts of trust. That's what we need to pay attention to. So consistency is so huge. The other thing that I want to pay attention to from a brand identity standpoint is when you have a polished and professional brand identity. So your logo looks sharp, your website looks sharp, your social media identity. So all your cover designs and the posts that you create all look really polished and clean and just high level, high quality. And you do this over and over and over again. That's going to build levels and levels and levels of credibility, right? Because people are going to see that you're taking this business very seriously. You're investing back into your business. Otherwise, your business wouldn't look the way it does, right? You could tell a do-it-yourself coach and consultant over somebody who has spent a decent investment on building their business. Who are you going to trust? So consistency. The second thing that came to mind when building a trusted and believable personal brand was vulnerability. Vulnerability plays such a critical role in making this happen for your personal brand. I said this in the email and I'll say it again. I've been in business for 13 years. Do you think of those 13 years that my batting average was 1,000? Do you not think I've made tremendous amounts of mistakes and gone through tons of failure? And if you listen to any podcasts that I produce or podcasts that I've been guest appearing on, you'll hear me talk about this loud and clear. Back in 2011, when I was spending every penny I earned and drove the business down to zero because I wasn't providing enough value. And I was just hating my work, right? But I was blaming everybody else for the problem. Right? Big mistakes there. Right? I had to put my tail between my legs and say, I need help. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to grow. I don't know how to scale. So I reached out and got coaching, and thank God, within 16 months, I had $500,000 of revenue coming in. But I made big mistakes. 2017, as I'm growing and scaling my agency to 8 people and working on larger projects, going through those growing pains. You don't think I was making major mistakes that cost me big time? Absolutely. But here's what I did. I didn't look at it as a life sentence. I didn't look at it as, I got to close this business down and figure out something else. I said, how do we fix this? What were the lessons learned here? Okay, processes and systems. We need to work on that. Clearly, there's problems here. Things are falling through the cracks. Not fair. Not fair to my clients, not fair to my team, not fair to my family. Let's fix this. So I spent godly amounts of energy on creating a Loctite system and process to bring my clients through. Now, when you come through the Brand Accelerator program, it's a completely different look and feel, right? It feels like you're walking into a Ritz-Carlton. But I had to struggle tremendously to get it that way. And I talk about this because I don't want to see people come guns blazing into the market with a product or service, but have difficulties fulfilling those clients. So I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to get vulnerable with you. I'm going to tell you that I was very insecure back in the day. And am I 1,000% secure now? No. But I'll tell you one thing, my mindset is in a completely different headspace than it was just, a year ago. Because I believe in myself. It comes with experience. It comes with tons of mistakes and failures. But I truly believe that I have a great business that I'm super proud of, right? And when you truly believe that about your business, your audience, your clients are going to feel that. And they're going to buy into that. But just being vulnerable. So you don't need to, tell your darkest secrets out there. You just need to go as deep as you feel comfortable going. Because when you do that, here's what's happening. You become a human being. And people buy human beings before they buy products and services. You begin to feel real, and people start to see you as real. And my friends, real is rare these days. Real is rare these days. So don't be afraid to show a weak side, okay? Lastly is proof. Proof. Talk is cheap, my friends. Nobody that's going to invest $10,000, $20,000, $50,000+ into a coaching program or a service that you are providing, they are not going to rely on your word alone. They're just not. So what I always say is show and prove. Show me the proof. Give you a quick example. I had a guy reach out to me yesterday about YouTube SEO. And he was like, we do it better than everybody else. That sounds great. I don't believe you. Do you know how many YouTube SEO specialists I've hired in the past? And the results were sort of mediocre at best. Not doing it no more. So here's where I'm going to save you time and energy. optimize 3 videos of mine on the house. Let's see the results. And if the results bear what you're saying right now, I have no problem paying a premium. I have no problem paying you for your services, but not putting that money out front no more without seeing the proof. What other clients have you helped and scaled or made their lives better, businesses better? Show me this. Show me this. I want to see the proof. We live in a review-based economy these days. First thing we do on Amazon, first thing we do online. Who's bought the product already and what was their experience with the product? I had a new brand accelerator client come in the other day and said, I did my homework on you, my friend. I reached out to quite a few clients of yours and they all said the same thing. That told me something. What was that something? That you really care about your clients. And this is not about the money at this point. There you go. So the proof is so important. We have to lead with proof. And here's something that I just want to, I want to share with you because I'm seeing this on people's websites now. And I'm starting to say to myself, okay, it's starting to become a little crazy. Now I'm starting to see funnels and websites where all it is 1,000 testimonials. Whoa. Okay. I'm all about social proof. But when I see 28 testimonials on a page, am I really going to go through all of those testimonials? It's almost like overkill. It's almost like you're trying too hard. So we want to find a happy medium where you're putting out testimonial and proof and case study, but not ad nauseum where people are scratching their heads going, it's a little too much here. It's like going on a date and the person trying way too hard to impress you. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So you want to balance that out accordingly, but make sure that you use those case studies wisely and you use the powerful ones, the ones that show a before and after, the ones that show the transformation, not just the ones that say, you're cool, got to hire this guy or gal. They're so awesome. That doesn't tell me anything. I want to see the transformation. I want to see how you took them from point A to point B. So 3 things that are going to make your personal brand trustworthy and believable is consistency, not only from a showing up standpoint, but from an identity standpoint. Vulnerability, being okay to share mistakes and trials and challenges along the way, and not being afraid of people using those against you. Listen, it's going to happen. But when you share those vulnerabilities, it shows how much confidence you have in yourself. And people buy confidence. People buy confidence before they buy anything else. Last but not least, proof. Lead with proof, not just your word. Okay? I want to see proof. Then we can have a serious conversation. Those 3 things, rinse and repeat over and over and over again. Promise you, that's going to compound. You're going to figure out ways to leverage these 3, and you're going to have more clients than you know what to do with. You focus on those 3 things. Now, last but not least, if you are interested in building a personal brand with somebody who's got the experience over 13 years, and you want us, meaning me and my team, to build this out for you, and with you in 90 days or less. Here is a website I want you to go check out. uniquedesigns.net/brand accelerator. This is my program that has helped dozens of personal brands like yourself get to market fast and in a way that showcases the true value that they are delivering to their audience. The look and feel is them, and it displays their true essence in what it is that they're doing. The biggest issue my clients have right now is they have a great service, a great program, but they're not showing up online properly, and they're not getting the credit and the recognition that they deserve. This program is going to help you do that. It's a completely done for you system. We're going to go through some serious strategy first, you and I, one-on-one, and then we're going to take that strategy and execute it into a brand identity system, website, funnel, logo, brand guide, style scheme, the whole kit and caboodle. And it's all done within 90 days or less. I've mastered this system. So if you're interested, the next step would be to go to this website, learn more information about it. Go look at my case studies on my website as well. I don't want anybody coming to me through a consult without doing their homework on me. Go through my website, go through the case studies, go to my Google reviews, and do your homework. You want to call clients of mine? Go ahead. And if it makes sense, book a consult with me. And let's make sure that this is a good fit for you and me. So there you have it, guys. I hope you got some value out of this one. And I am a firm believer that if you follow these three things, you will build a personal brand that is credible, believable, and trustworthy. I'm out, my friends. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.